best thing is that you actually realize that you're capable of loving so much more instead of yourself and just your partner, your husband. You kind of have your heart expand to allow more love that you can shower to the kids that you have.
The fun part here is when his first word is mama. So that was really the precious moment I had.
Of course, the cuddles. After a long day of work, there's that relief from stress and all. Their kids are so sweet, thoughtful. That really helps us, maybe single moms or those moms that are working.
The best thing of being a mom is you get to raise a kid. You get to see how polite and they respect their elders.
The worst thing is that it's so difficult to see them cry, especially at the start, to say no, to not give in to their whims and requests, simply because you want the best for them. So saying no to make them realize that not everything will be at their disposal, not everything can be within their favor. So.
The worst thing though is that when you have to say no and letting them understand why is it no. Maybe this time it's a no, or maybe we have to wait until it's possible, whatever their request or whatever they ask.
And the worst thing though is you cannot provide or you cannot give them everything that they want. Saying no to some of their demands.
During the first 2 months, I don't have sleep because of course babies tend to woke up 2 hours interval. So that was kind of like the worst and a fun experience at the same time.
What surprised me was that 1 year passed by so quickly that when they started to mimic some of the gestures, some of the particulars that me and my husband has, like how we stand, how we talk, how we do our gestures, was something amazing to see. And I've realized that, having a person that you need to guide into the world is a very important and heavy responsibility.
It surprises me, given that it was not planned. Everything would just be a free flow for you, and it came out from you naturally, being a mom, and things that you didn't think that you can do as a mom or maybe as a leader of that family, then it came out naturally.
I do that by always making sure that you do schedules. You have a schedule on when you need to do your job, because being in my position for that matter, I have to take care of people that's in the office, take care of the managers that I work with, take care of the employees. So when I go to the house, I also want to make sure that they have my full attention, they have my full time. So I make sure that I plan, I schedule, and as much as possible, see through that everything gets the checklist done.
Sometimes I'm in GY, sometimes I'm on morning shift. So since my son is currently in kindergarten, I have to make sure that his lunchbox is ready. He will be able to wake up early in the morning. But maybe one of the biggest struggle is when your kid is asking you to play with him, but you really can't, as far as I really love to. Sometimes work is kind of like stressful stuff, and at the same time, being a mother, you always have to cook, you always have to prepare something for your kid. That's one thing that I'm really struggling right now. But good thing, my son is very patient. My son is very understandable, and he just wants me to sleep while he's kind of like playing in my side.
Being a full-time employee is I get to provide for my kids. He is actually away from me because he is in the province with my parents. We get to spend time during my rest days, especially that my rest day falls to a weekend, which he doesn't have school. So that's the time that we can bond. It's actually satisfying for us to be, especially that we're together.
I know you have your worries. You're quite curious about what are the features after. All you have to do is just step in, just be brave enough to be a mother. Because sometimes being a mother is somewhat like the biggest work that could possibly be, or like a promotion to all of the future moms. So I would suggest it's hard, but it's worth it.
When things go rough or if you're experiencing challenges, just take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. It's part of it. You can surpass it. I know everyone can surpass it. And patience. They say patience is a virtue. Longer patience, you really need that.
Savor the moment, especially you having a baby. It's very satisfying. It's very fulfilling.
You have to take care of yourself. You should not neglect having a me time. You should not feel guilty that you have a me time, because taking care of yourself allows you to have more time to take care of others. May it be family, may it be friends, may it be loved ones, may it be office. So for me, taking care of yourself, having a me time, regardless of how short, is very important.